Before I get started, I just want to thank everyone for their support. The channel has had crazy growth over the last month, and I'm pretty sure it's because YouTube recommended this Build-A-Bear live stream I did a couple of years ago, but still, it's great to have new viewers. And so with that, this is May 2022 Sonic Collection Update. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, I have a nice wide variety of stuff to show off this month, so let's get into it. So first thing, I have this little peculiar item right here. It's sunglasses and a sunglasses case I found at Burlington. So these are kids-size sunglasses. They have 100% UV protection according to the little sticker, and it does have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles on the case itself. I found this at Burlington and it was $5.99. I feel like I haven't shown off a hat in a while, so here's a hat I found at Walmart. It's a kid's hat, it's got Sonic on the front, and it has all of the little Sonic friends here on the bottom of the bill. On the front you've got Modern Sonic, and here on the bill we've got all the different characters. We got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Metal Sonic, Shadow, Amy, and Dr. Eggman. It's pretty cool. It's about $7 at Walmart. Okay, next up I have this mini backpack. I found this at Target. It's similar to the other mini backpacks I've found there in the past. This one has a different color pattern. It's got light blues and pinks, and it has this kind of reflective stuff here on the pocket. You can see up close, we've got, I think this is Movie Sonic up here, and it's got Gotta Go Faster right there, and down here it's got nice little reflective stuff for the pocket. It's just a main one pocket right here, and then one pocket right here. And it does have the Sonic Movie 2 branding on it, so there you go, from BioWorld. Okay, next up I have some linens to show off. So right here is a 2-piece bath towel and washcloth set. And right here is a hooded towel wrap. I found these literally yesterday at Walmart and I tweeted about it right here. Now most of the time I tweet when I find new stuff, so if you're not following me on Twitter, you should. Alright, so here is the towel set. It is basically this design right here. So we've got Modern Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles right there, and then the washcloth right here. It says here that the towel measures 25 by 50 inches, and the washcloth measures 1 foot by 1 foot. So it's pretty cool. It doesn't feel particularly thick. I think it would be better suited to a beach towel maybe. Here's the back. Got Tails and Knuckles. And it is made by the Franco Manufacturing Incorporated Company, and it is 100% cotton. Now here we have the hooded towel. It's basically just a long towel you can see right here with a hood. And it does have the same Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles pattern here. Alright, next up I have the new wave of the Handy Sands hand sanitizers, and I got the box that goes with it. So in a previous video I probably showed off the last wave of these. They had 3 different versions of Classic Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and Super Sonic. We have Knuckles, we have Tails, we have Shadow, we've got Amy, we've got Modern Sonic number 1, and we've got Modern Sonic number 2. I'm always really glad when I can find an actual box to put these in to display, but you can't really see it because the box closes, so I'll probably end up using the old one, which I have up here. There's some other stuff in here right now, but it's got the old wave in it. Looks like there's enough spots to have all 12 in here, so I'll probably end up doing that. Okay, I know everyone's been staring at these muffins since the video started, so let's get to these. I know in each of the last 2 videos I showed off a different version of these muffins with different characters on them. I finally found the Sonic ones. These are, of course, blueberry, because it's Sonic. And so I'll be adding these to the other muffins. Knuckles with chocolate chip and Tails with confetti cake. In past videos I showed off the new Diecast vehicles that Jakks Pacific has been putting out. I finally found the Silver and the Shadow ones. I think they had Sonic, Eggman, and something else, but now I have Silver and Shadow to go with it. So here we've got Silver. He's riding in a silver whitish car. I know he's trying to look stylish, but I'm not sure he pulls it off. But if we want to talk about style, we've got Shadow here in his black and red car. And as we all know, Shadow is style personified. Funny story about this Shadow, actually. I didn't find it in the toy section of Walmart like I would have normally found him in. I actually found him in the bakery section. He was literally sitting right there as I walked in, as if he was waiting for me. So clearly, you know, Walmart's looking out for me. So staying on the topic of Jakks Pacific, I picked up a couple of these 2.5 to 3 inch figures. I've been working so much that I have absolutely no idea what wave these are in. I looked at my collection over there and I don't have either of these, so whichever wave they're in, I'll piece them together at some point. Looking at the back of the Super Sonic one, looks like there's some stuff on here I don't have, like Super Shadow, Classic Amy, Silver. So I'll be looking for those in the bubble packaging. And I also have Mighty here. I do have Mighty in bubble packaging, but he's a different He's posing differently, and looking on the back here, they're completely different figures in this wave, so I'll be looking to get all of them in the same package. So here we have Supersonic up close in the classic packaging. Very cool as always. And here we've got Mighty. Looks like he's ready to take care of business. Always love Mighty figures. So there's a company called Metal Dash which hosts virtual runs or virtual marathons, which I assume were to take the place of actual in-person marathons during the pandemic. And they sponsored different licensed characters, and they chose Sonic the Hedgehog for one of them. And you were mailed a number that you would have theoretically affixed to yourself while you ran your specified distance. So they had different distances as well. I think 3K, 5K, and 10K maybe? I chose 5K, but it didn't particularly matter which one you picked as long as you paid the fee and they sent you your item. And so my number was 245. They also sent me these snap and lock bib fasteners, which they go into the little holes onto the number here to kind of fasten them to your jersey. They sent me a jersey, and they also sent me 2 medals. Now you had to pay extra for the extra medal. You got this one just for paying for the marathon itself, and then you got the extra one right here by just purchasing it. So this is the jersey they sent. It's kind of neutral color. It's got Always Running. It's got Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. 5K, 10K, 13.1K was the other one. And on the back it's got Metal Dash Virtual Run, the modern Sonic the Hedgehog logo, and then 2022 on the back. So here's that up close. And then on the back, it's made of kind of a polyester material, so obviously meant for running in. So here's the number. It's just basically a piece of paper that's printed on. And the bib fasteners right here, there's 4 of them, and they have Sonic on them doing his figure 8, which I thought was a really nice touch. It's got 5K, 10K, and 13.1K written on the side right here. Now here's the default medal. It's the same design that was on the bib fasteners. It's got Sonic doing his figure 8, and on the back it has Metal Dash Virtual Run with Sonic the Hedgehog on the back. It is made of metal, and the strap itself is really nice. It's got Sonic running. It has the different distances, and it's got the name of the event, the Metal Dash Virtual Run. Now, of course, I had to get the other medal because, I mean, look at it. It's Sonic and Dr. Eggman going at it. I'm not really sure why they made this, but I'm really happy that they did. It's also made of metal. I kept this one in the bag. It's stapled, so I just didn't bother to open it. It's the same ribbon on the back, and it does have the Sonic the Hedgehog logo on the back as well. You just can't see it. Next up, I have something that's super, super amazing. I love that they made this. It's the Tornado. It's got Sonic and Tails. Now, this is from the Sonic the Hedgehog movie number 2. It does have the branding on it, and I'm just so happy that they finally made a Tornado. The Tornado's been featured in many games. It's now been featured in a movie. So, you know, it's really an iconic vehicle. You know, you don't see many vehicles in Sonic, right? Unless you're playing one of the racing games. You know, it's really cool that they finally incorporated this into the toy lineup. So here's the front of the box up close. It's got Sonic and Tails and the Tornado in action. And then on the back, you can see how there's kind of a cockpit right here that you can put Tails in. And Sonic will probably be standing on top. I don't think he would really enjoy flying in the Tornado very much. So speaking of the second Sonic movie, I have here the Giant Eggman Robot playset. Now, if you've seen the movie, you understand what this is and why this exists. So this comes with the giant Eggman robot that you see at the end of the movie. It's got a little kind of bridge here. It's not super detailed, it's just a bridge that he uses to, you know, crush. And then obviously it has a Sonic figure. There's also an exclusive figure in here, which we all know who that is by now, hopefully. I really like that they took parts of the movie and made toys out of them so that you can kind of just recreate the movie whenever you want to. So stuff like that I really enjoy. So here's that box up close. It really does look like an egg with arms, doesn't it? But it is really cool. And then on the back here it shows how you can run on the bridge and just kind of throw Sonic at the robot. It's fun, it's a fun toy. So here I'm holding probably one of the coolest items on my table today. Some time ago there was a company called APMEX, the American Precious Metals Exchange. They released some coins, some silver coins and a gold coin in anticipation of the 30th anniversary celebration. And there was a silver proof, there were colorized coins with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles and Eggman. And then there was also this silver coin right here, and there's also a gold version which is like $2,000. I got those coins, I showed them off in a previous video. But they also sent off some of the silver coins to be graded. Now, I'm not a numismatist by any means, but I am aware that mint state 70 is the highest mint state you can get for a graded coin. So I signed up for the emails, and they emailed me maybe a week ago, and I ordered one on the spot. You know, they sold out within the hour, so I'm assuming people were looking for them. I don't know how many of these exist, and I don't know how many they actually sent off to be graded, and I also don't know how many of the ones they sent off actually came back as a mint state 70. So I'm going to just assume that there are not a lot of these. It's really cool to have. I enjoy collecting coins. I did as a kid, and now I collect Sonic coins, of course. So it's just a cool thing to have in the collection. So here's that up close. It's not the proof coin, it's the $2 coin that they made, and it does, I mean, the list looks really cool. It's in a slab. You can see here PCGS Mint State 70, and it is from 2021. And it even says Sonic 30th anniversary on it, so that's really cool. And then here's the back of that slab. So right here I have a birthday card. This is not something I knew that existed until I happened to run into it. I was at Walmart looking for other stuff. I just happened to walk through the greeting card section. Just like any other Sonic collector, this caught the peripheral of my vision, and I found it, and it was the only one on the shelf, and I picked it up. I was surprised because I've been wanting a Sonic birthday card or greeting card of any kind for a long time. So here this is up close. You can see it does reflect a bit. It says your powers for good are unstoppable, and it opens up, and you can see there's part of a maze right here, which I'll get to in a second. Over here it says roll this year like only you can, happy birthday. And then the card opens up to a pretty large maze. So you start up here and you finish down here at the gold ring, and then along the way you can pick up a cake, a hat, and present, and obviously some rings as well. Now you can see this is by Hallmark, so maybe potentially this might be available on the website or in Hallmark stores at some point, hopefully. So if you follow the IDW comics at all, you know that issue number 50 is coming up soon. And so I went ahead and I tried to get as many of the comics that I was missing as possible, and a bunch of them came in, so let's show off the covers. So if you weren't aware, the first Saturday in May every year is Free Comic Book Day, and IDW did release a Sonic the Hedgehog free comic book this year. And here is the cover. So issue 4 of the Imposter Syndrome series of the IDW comic came out. This is cover A. This is cover B. Really nice. And this is the retail incentive cover. It's also pretty cool. And you can see they're teasing issue 50 down here in the corner. I did also go ahead and get issue 3, the retail incentive cover, because I was missing it from last time. Now this is issue 49 of the main series. I really like this cover. It's really cool. This is cover B for issue 49. And finally, this is the retail incentive cover for 49. I really like this one also. Now there's going to be quite a few covers for issue 50, so hopefully I can wrangle them all up. Alright, so we might as well talk about the shirt I'm wearing right now. This is also from the Yeti. You know, in the past couple of videos I've shown off shirts from them. This is another one, and it is called Cool for the Summer. So let me show this off to you real quick. So this is a really cool design for the summer. We've got Sonic and Knuckles on the beach. We've got a Dr. Robotnik kind of umbrella here. We've got Knuckles with his cowboy hat. Yeah, he's buried in the sand. And then we've got Tails and Crab Meat right here. And of course, Tails has the iconic Sonic Popsicle. I love the shirts from the Yeti. They're not licensed products, but they do support artists, and I really just like picking them up. Okay, so I have finally found the Shadow pod of the Good to Grow drink. So here is Shadow right here. He looks angry as usual. And this is just a drink. Now normally I would just show this off and then put this into my kitchenware shelf, which I am going to do, but I was lucky and I found a second one. So I'm actually going to taste test this for you all right now. And so this thing says twist open to drink. Now it was in my fridge for a while, so it is a little, you know, frosty, but let's see. Oh, there you go. So the pod just came straight off. And then there's like this foil on top, so let me break this open real quick. So the pod came off fairly easily. The bottom just looks like this. I don't think there's any real way to get him out of there, and it even says on top, do not try to remove toy from dome. So I think he's stuck like this forever, which is okay. I think he'd make a pretty good hood ornament at least. Alright, let's try out this raspberry lemonade. pretty good. It's definitely not very sweet, so that's good for kids, I guess. Good source of vitamin D and calcium. The only thing is that I don't think you can actually close this unless you try to put this back on. Yeah, so this is actually the lid for this drink, which is kind of funny. So yeah, there you go. So right here I have the new wave of the Craftables figures from Just Toys International. It's supposed to be for the 30th anniversary. They released 4 new Craftables right here, which I'll show you. This was the only one I found in my local Target. They're $8.99 in Target. They're readily available online on Just Toys International's website for $10.99. But of course, you don't know what you're getting. They're blind boxes, or at least they're supposed to be. Theoretically, you could look in the bottom to see what figure you're getting so you don't double up in store, but my Target only had 1 in it anyway, so it didn't really matter what it is because I don't have any of them. So we're going to find out right now which one we got. So here's the front of the box. This is 1. This is the 4 you could get. So there's 2 different Sonic ones. There's Amy, which I actually really want, and then there's Knuckles right here, which I also really want. So let's see which one we get. Opening it from the bottom ensures that you don't tear the box. So let's see what we got. Oh, we got Knuckles. Nice. I actually really wanted this one. So here we've got Knuckles in his disembodied state. We have the altar for the Master Emerald, and then we've got the actual Master Emerald right here. So I think out of all 4, this is the one I really wanted the most. So that's really cool. So here's a close-up of what that Knuckles looks like after you've assembled it. So that'll look really nice once I'm done with it. So this next item I have here is something that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to get. These are the Sonic 2 shoes that were released by Fila. And they released them the first time while I was at work, so obviously I couldn't get any of them. They released them a second time, which went poorly. That's all I'm going to say. And I was able to get a pair of shoes. I was not able to get the size that I was hoping for, but to be honest, I'm not wearing them anyway, so I don't think it really matters. These are size 8.5, so I don't think anyone's going to be wearing these, but the whole point is to have them, right? So the box is pretty basic. The front is literally just the Fila symbol with Sonic's movie head. On top it has the Sonic 2 movie logo, and really that's about it for the lid. And the bottom box is literally just red all around it. It has no words and nothing. And so we'll open it up here. And this is the shoe right here. So here we have the shoe. It's got kind of a mesh top right here for the red. Same kind of meshy material. It's a little bit of a elastic band right here for the stripe. So instead of an actual buckle, they went with this yellow stripe right here on the tongue. And then on the inside right here, it's got Sonic and Fila on the inside. Can't really see it, but it's in there. And then the bottom is kind of just like a running sole. So there's nothing too overwhelming about this shoe. It's supposed to be just like a very, very classic Sonic design. They're not like the Puma shoes that have a bunch of little frills everywhere. It's just supposed to be a classic kind of Sonic shoe that everyone wants and everyone did want, and a lot of people tried to get. I know a lot of people had to settle for different sizes than what they were looking for, but I'm just glad to have them in the collection. So the last items I have to show off today have been right in front of you this entire video. They are the Yui Karasuno prints from the More Art Gallery, and they are absolutely amazing. We've got Eggman, Sonic, Knuckles, and Super Sonic over here, and I have this little card that came with them so that I can explain how they're made. They are fine art pigments, and so archival pigment inks, they have especially stable coloring, and they're close reproductions of original artworks, and so the artwork was printed using 7 different colors of, I guess, black to produce a stable image, and they're supposed to have a really, really long storage life of beyond 200 years, according to this card. And so as long as they're kept out of direct UV light and they're made with the type of paper that they printed them on, so they'll last a long time. These are 8x10 prints, so it's pretty easy to frame. You just go to Walmart, grab some art frames, and pop them in. So let me show them to you up close. So here we have Dr. Eggman. I love the art splatter as well. It gives it a really, really nice design. And you can see right here, I've got 75 of 150. Here's Sonic doing some wild kicking action. Really, really cool. Here we've got Knuckles. He's punching something. Or he could be punching nothing, who knows. I love the detail on his shoe too. Really, really cool. Now they sent me this little sticker also, and I'm not sure why, but it is a licensed sticker, I believe. It says Sega down here on the bottom. I don't know if it'll focus, but it does say it down there. And finally, Supersonic. Look at this. This guy's really super intense right here. Really nice stuff. So that's what I've got for this month's collection update. Let me know in the comments below what item was your favorite today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Make sure to like the video to make sure I know that you're enjoying the content. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. We're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers now, so I'm going to see if we can try to hit that goal this year. Again, thank you so much for all of the support. I hope to keep bringing these videos to you every month. And so until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.